Hey, kia ora, Helen. Oh, my hair looks a mess. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from somewhere along the I-8 in Arizona. No idea exactly where I am. All I know that is that blah blah is that we are about an hour away from our campground for the night. We stopped for the fuel as we did the Facebook Live from there this morning. We had a stop for lunch about an hour ago. And then it was just getting, this wind out here is incredible. It's not that bad as far as the wind goes. It's easily manageable. I just forgot how tiring it is battling wind when you're driving, and especially something this size. My shoulders ache, my neck is aching, my upper back is aching, my arms are sore. I am exhausted. Oh God, look at the suitcase. I've got suitcases under my eyes. And as you can see, she's out to it too. Hey, Zeph. Zeffy girl. We just got back inside from being outside. We went for a walk outside just to take a break. And I finally I've had my hat on basically since before we started driving this morning when we left the campground. Of course, I did it with wet hair, so it's like, this is baseball cap hair. It'll go back up beforehand because it's been nice keeping the air off the back of my neck. But as you can see by the palm trees out there, it's a little breezy. That makes it very interesting driving. Zeffy's watching what's going on outside, which is probably not much. Just the trees moving around. But we almost had a truck. We actually did have a truck kind of force us off the road. And it was not the truck driver's fault at all. He was coming up to overtake me, and as I always do when trucks overtake me, is I take my foot off the gas, or in this case, I cancelled the cruise control so they get past me faster, because I don't like driving next to trucks. And a gust of wind came in and pushed him into my lane, and so I went over onto the shoulder. Fortunately, they're wide shoulders, so I could easily park on the shoulder, and I just straddled the line for the shoulder and the rumble strips, and as soon as he was past me, I was back on and we were off again. But yeah, that was a big gust of wind, and we've been battling those all day, and my face looks red. Not sure why. But you know, it's been like that. It's just one of those things, and I've almost taken a couple of cars out because of the same reason, but I've been in the right lane, but in the right lane. Yeah, in the right lane, but the wind's coming from the passenger side. So there's been patches where we've gone through where I've had to watch. And when you're driving, it's usually, if there's a lot of greenery around, it's very easy to tell where the wind gusts are because you see the plants moving. But when you're out in the desert and there's not so much signs from the plants on the side of the road, it makes it a little more challenging. So you always got to be aware. Maintain that grip on the steering wheel and just be present and be aware, because those winds will come out of nowhere. And when we first started this morning, when we first got onto the 8, they were coming from the passenger side. Now they're swung around and they're coming from the south. So they've gone from the north around. We got tailwinds at some point. Now we're getting them from the south. But I am exhausted. So we thought we'd stop here, take Zeffy out for a walk. Like I said, we had lunch about an hour ago. Might take a nap. I don't know. We've got an hour to go. But it's nice out there. It was nice and cool. It's not hot out there. That breeze certainly blows out the cobwebs when you're outside. And Zeffy's been a treasure. At first, when we first got in the RV and we started driving and stuff, she was whining. She was doing her chattering away with her whines and stuff. And like the whole way through the campground, on the road, all the way down till we got on the freeway. And even when we got on the freeway, and she was trying to get to me, and I have her leashed in. So she was standing as close to me as she possibly could, just whining. And she just wanted that comfort because she hasn't been on the road in 5.5 months in this rig. And so she wasn't exactly sure what was going on. But and so I was trying to deal with traffic, deal with her, make sure I was in the right lane because there was all these signs coming up saying this is an exit only, you got to be in this lane for this, and you want to go to 10, you got to be all the way over to the left, and trying to move through the traffic and stuff. And almost had somebody take off my front end because they did not like the fact that I pulled into the lane in front of them. But they were well back. But as soon as I put my indicator on, my turn signal on, they floored it. And I just started moving over. And they came out of the lane around me and almost cut off my front driver's corner as they came back into the lane. And I was sort of like, really? You know, I signaled. There was nothing in the other lane. So there was just this one car behind. There was this one car coming up. I put the signal on. He floors it. And there was nothing in the lane next to him. And I'm like, people with their driving these days, it's terrible. But then I haven't been on the road in 5.5 months, so not driving anyway. I did, Eileen picked me up about, was it 3 or 4 weeks ago when we went house hunting for the day. So I got to be a passenger that day, which was really, really nice. Somebody else did the driving. And now I kind of wish I had somebody else to share the driving with. Zeffie would probably help, but her feet don't reach the pedals. Well, one set of feet will reach the pedals, but the other ones won't. She wouldn't be able to see where she was going. So no help in that department. She did settle down after a bit and finally settled down on her bed here and went to sleep. So she slept most of the way, but hasn't been much interested in drinking. Normally she has a drink each time we stop and has something to eat as well, but she hasn't done so much. She hasn't done it that much this time. But anyway, so we're going to probably, shoulders are aching. Might have a nice hot shower tonight. They said they had a jacuzzi, but I don't like going swimming by myself, and I'm not one for jacuzzis. I'll only last like 5 minutes at most, then I overheat. Got laundry to do tonight. Anyway, so we're gonna go hit the road. Actually might take a quick cat nap. Yeah, might take a cat nap. Do you want to take a dog nap, Zeph? Zeffie? Do you want to take a dog nap? Should we take a few minutes nap? Oh, not interested. She'll nap whenever she wants to. So we may take just a quick 10-15 minute cat power nap and then get back on the road again. But like I said, we've got just under an hour to go to get the campground. So thankfully I don't have a longer drive today. So anyway, hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling day. We will catch you guys when we get to the campground. Hei konera!